So welcome once again to Embodiment and Resourcing. We'll start with checking in and connecting with our bodies, our hearts, and our minds. So let's tune in first to the body level, hands on the lower belly, feeling that center of your physical structure and manifestation. And just asking your body, how are you today? And noticing what you notice without judgment. Just directly experiencing what's here right now. And then bringing the hands up to the heart area, tuning into your emotional center, your emotional body, and noticing if there's any particular mood or emotional energies or ways that you're attuning to your inner life, but also to the world around you as an empathic being. And then moving the hands up to your head and checking in with your thinking body, the way that your mind feels right now, whether there's busy thoughts or quiet. There might be images, there might be memories, or the mind might just be quiet and open in more of a listening or receiving mode. And then opening your eyes and just let your hands gently brush down your head, around your neck, down the heart area, and let your hands rest in your lap for a few moments. Just feeling that contact, self-touch, brushing the energy down from the head into the body. A couple of nice deep breaths. And today we're going to do a resourcing practice called earthing. So earthing is an activity, a kind of activity that helps us connect more to the earth, to the living energies of the earth. Now, our bodies, actually our whole beings, we're also part of the earth. That's one way that you can view it. But in our modern lifestyle, we often get disconnected, partly just simply by things like wearing shoes or the ways that we live inside of buildings, or we drive in cars and there's a lot of concrete. So there's a lot of ways that we've been disconnected from the electromagnetic energy of the earth, which is actually very nourishing to us. It helps us attune and regulate our biorhythms. And so one of the simplest ways to reconnect and realign with that earth energy is going barefoot on the earth, on the grass, on the soil, walking in nature. And even though right now for this practice, we're indoors, we're going to do a practice with an intention of connecting with the earth. And then you might want to try it again sometime outside with shoes off on a sandy beach, on the grass, or somewhere out in nature. So let us come to standing. I'll also be including in our in the YouTube recording of this practice, I'm going to include some links to more information explaining what earthing is and some of the science behind it. as a way of getting our minds sort of more, nourishing our minds around what it means to earth. And so first, let's do a little bit of warm-ups. Let's put hands on the hips, standing with your feet about shoulder width apart, and really feel into your feet on the floor. Imagine the earth down below you. And noticing that the earth and earthing is also connecting to nature, because when you think about it, the surface of the earth, the skin of the earth, which is where the water flows inside the ground, but it's also in the atmosphere and the trees and the plants and human life. It all happens within this sheath around the earth. So in a sense, we're standing kind of like waiting in the earth energy. So it's kind of nice to have that poetic image or that metaphoric image. And I think it's more than a metaphor. I think it's really how it is, that we're actually in earth energy as we're standing on the earth. And so allowing yourself to really tune into that, feeling roots going down into the earth. And now in this position, let's do some hip circles. So turning at the waist, shifting your hips to the side, to the back, to the front, and around to the side again, like you're making circles with your hips. And just continue doing that. You can make them small. You can even make them teeny tiny if that feels more comfortable to you. Then you can expand out and explore how big of a hip circle that feels interesting and delicious to you. I even bend my knees and sink down a little bit and explore. And you can really feel the center area of your body, like the center of your whole body, pivoting around that center. So we're going in one direction for a little while, letting yourself still feel connected down through your legs, down into the floor, down into the earth. Gravity is holding us to the earth. It's anchoring us. Seeing if you can allow yourself to breathe deeply. Now let's pause the movement and go in the other direction. Same exploration, embodying the whole experience. Maybe even being playful and curious about how your body wants to move in this circling motion. You feel that connection down into the earth while you're moving your hips. Now let's make it smaller, closer to the center, and closer until you come to whatever feels like the center. Just be still there for a few moments. Remember letting the breath flow. Now I'm going to turn. You can stay facing me. I'm going to turn. We're going to take our hands and we're going to bend forward and brush down the backs of the legs. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Then come back up, place your hands back there, and we're going to repeat that a few times. Brushing down the back of the legs toward the earth. Come back up, place the hands behind, and brush down the back. Take a big breath in as you come up. Exhale as you go down, releasing old energy back to the earth. We're releasing stress back to the earth. The earth composts, digests and composts anything that we don't need anymore. Let's do one more of those, going down the backs of the legs. Now come up the front of the legs, up the inside front, up to the tummy, and then bend forward again. Brush the legs, the front, inside of the legs come up, bringing that energy now up from the earth. Breathing in as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Only bend down as far as is comfortable for you. You can do just a teeny tiny bending forward. So it's not as important how far you go, it's more the quality of the movement and the intention. Do a few more of those. You can go faster than me, you can go slower than me, whatever feels right for you. Last time when you come up, let your hands rest on your belly. We'll do some circles right here, like we're winding that energy in now. Drawing it in, go up your left side, across the middle, down the right. And then spiraling it into the center. And then pause here with your hands over your lower abdomen. Just for a few moments and notice how your body feels. A couple of big deep breaths. Allowing your body to move or sway if it wants to. We're going to do one more part. This time I'd like to invite you to think of a place in nature, somewhere outside that's special to you, where you live. Or it could be somewhere distant, just some place that is sacred to you, that is special to you. Maybe you had an experience there where you really felt connected to nature. There was something beautiful that happened. So just bring that into your imagination right now. Then we're going to do a movement that's called earth flow. And so it's a very simple movement. You might want to watch first. I'm going to let my arms swing out and I'm going to bend forward down toward the earth. And then I'm going to scoop up earth energy, bringing it up the middle and kind of pour it onto my body and then repeat. Bending forward, like I'm going to reach toward the earth, draw that energy up within my hands, up the front of the body, pour it over my body or into my body, and repeat. As you come up, you want to inhale, big breath in, and then as you go down, you exhale, connecting the breath with the movement pattern. And once you get that pattern of movement going, remember that location, that place out in nature that's special to you. And imagine being there, drawing that earth energy up into your body, allowing it to nourish you, be a resource. Of course, you're always welcome to modify the movements, go faster or slower, smaller or bigger, or whatever comes to mind for you. Do a few more of these. Do one more. And as you finish the last one, place one hand over the other, over your lower tummy. Close your eyes and just rest here for a few moments. Letting your awareness stay present in your body, feeling down into your feet, down into the earth. Allowing any micro movements to happen. Savoring and allowing integration. And then gently opening your eyes. And we'll close there for today.